Sziasztok, itt is vagyok a folytatással. Annyit tettem, hogy a power armorokat letettem, a kacatokat, amit gyűjtögettem, ugye el is adtam. Elmentem azért a power armorért is, hogy itt legyen. Vissza ráraktam a T60-asokat is. Váltottam a saját armoromat is, a biztonság kedvéért, a súly miatt, de nem nagyon változott ugyebár. És akkor ott folytatom a küldetést, ahol abba hagytam igazából, hogy Hancockkal kell beszélnem.
I heard you walked that freedom trail. What, you some kind of, what do they call it? History buff?
Who's the redhead? She's got that stab you.
Mayor Hancock?
Well, if it ain't Bobby's little patsy. Here, for protecting my stash. Wise decision putting Bobby down like that.
Bobby tricked me. She got what she deserved.
Yeah, that's usually how the story goes around here. Let me tell you, this classy little tri-corner hat of mine is getting heavy. Am I turning into the man? Some kind of tyrant? I spend all my time putting down the people I would have been proud to scheme with just a few years ago. I need to take a walk again, get a grip on what really matters. Living free.
Can you just leave, good neighbor? Aren't you the mayor?
Hey, the mayor's still the mayor whether he's in residence or not. I've walked out of here plenty of times. Keeps me honest. Can't let power get to my head. That's not what being in charge of Good Neighbor is about.
Well, that's got nothing to do with me.
True enough. Well, thanks for taking care of Bobby for me. Hit me up sometime if you ever want to get in some trouble together.
Na jó, ez le van tudva.
You call that a gun?
Mi a frasz? Na most, ugye már fejlesztettem az árnyításos képességem, remélhetőleg most már tudom is használni. Na de jó, hogy eltűntek róla az izék.
Unless the next bloke we run into is armed with a can opener, I'd say we're good to go.
Szint who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just
Nézzük, hogy most már fel tudom-e törni.
The mayor's office is near the entrance of the city. There's a platform that should take you up.
Ez az.
That's it.
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
You got a second?
Hey.
This better be worth it. You have time to talk now.
Place seems
Still have
small
something
to you?
important to say.
Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Appreciate it. We've been on the road together for a while. And we've taken some hard knocks. But through all that crap, I notice you've always been sticking by me. You know,
Check out that
watching me
desk.
back and making sure I don't do anything stupid. I think maybe it's time to tell you a little bit about who you're traveling with. There's no reason for us to keep acting like we're strangers.
I'm telling you, something's not right. Look for anything out of sorts. A switch. A button.
It would be nice to know more about you.
You're saying that now, but when you hear me story, you might regret it. It all starts with two wastes of humanity I suppose you could call me parents. I'm convinced I was a mistake, because I can't remember a single moment that they treated me like their daughter. I was yelled at and beaten. Everything I did was wrong. Nothing but a nuisance in their eyes. The whole time I was telling myself that they had to love me, even if it was just the tiniest bit, because they never kicked me out. Then me 18th birthday arrived, and I found out why they kept me around. They slapped a shock collar around me neck and sold me to slavers. They didn't even care enough about me to say goodbye. 18 years of suffering through that shite, and all I was worth to them was a pocket full of caps.
My God. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. But there's more to the story. It would be easy to blame me charming personality on me parents, but they didn't make me this way. I did. I was with those slavers for 5 years. Roughest 5 of my goddamn life. The things they made me do. The way they used me for their amusement. It sickens me to me stomach even thinking about it. But I bided me time and learned to use their own methods against them. Stealing a few caps out of a sleeping man's pocket is a piece of cake. As long as you don't get greedy.
I don't know how you survived.
That makes 2 of us. It took every ounce of patience I had. But after 5 years, I had finally pocketed enough to buy me own way out of there. But instead of heading off to try and repair the shambles of me life, I gave in to me rage and I headed home. You can imagine the look on me parents' faces when I kicked open their door. What you can't imagine is what they looked like after. After I emptied me gun into them.
Sounds like justice to me.
Was it justice? Or was it murder? When I close me eyes, all I can see is their faces twisted with fear. And then my mind starts wandering and I start judging myself. And it's ripping me the fuck apart. You think I inject myself with all that shite and drink myself drunk because I'm a tough Irish girl. I do it so I can forget and move on with my miserable life. So there you are. The entire flawed package known as Kate. Stripped bare for your perusal.
I'm proud of you.
I knew I was taking a chance telling you all this, but I never expected you to say you were proud of me. I think I needed to hear that from you. Thank you.
I'm always here for you, Kate. There's nothing you can say that would ever change that.
Oh, well, that's not what I expected you to say. Sorry. I didn't realize you cared that much about me. And here I thought I was being stupid, bothering you with me problems. It feels good to know if I need you, you'll be there for me. And I'll always be there for you too.
Négy mutat. Oh, well.
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
Én valamit fel.
Well, that's one way to hide a room.
Gwinnett stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though. Waiting on you.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
Oh, szia, Domi. Megint a pofámba ásítasz.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Got something, boy?
Mire is...
All this walking's wearing me out. What I wouldn't give for a good stiff drink.
The game changer! The latest hairstyle from the upper stands.
New issue of Public Occurrences, view from the vault, an outsider's perspective on the Commonwealth.
San Francisco
Kellogg
sunlights.
must have stopped here.
Kellogg's preferred
Search
brand, all
around,
right.
see if we can pick up the trail. Dog meat pick up the scent again?
Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Mik jöhetnek még útunk során? Hát, sem.
Bloody bandages. Dog meat can track this. I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy. Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Ez legendás. Tekintélyes harc esetben.
Hey.
I'll see. What I can do. Hmm?
Hogy ez a... Legalább beszorult, ezt nem tudott megtámadni minket legalább. Wow, ez jó. Hát, szóval valaki meghalt. És pénzmeglőszer volt, az is valami. Miért halálkarom? Mi? Ki is pannolt ez a szemétláda. És hol lett? Hát rásznek kellett ide jönni. Ez hol van ez? Értem. Csak úgy megjelent egy halálkarom.
A decoy, huh? Clever.
Dogmeat. Majdnem rálőttem. Ez a baj, hogy egy futásán nagyon merül a power armor.
One way to get that coolant pumping.
Hoppá, ez kell.
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Lövéseket hallok.
Critical signs. Alert.
Party happened
Critical
here.
signs. Attention, assailant.
Not
Lower
bad.
your weapons immediately.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Hát, már kicsit külön van a fejettől, talán azért.
Just tell me where Kellogg went, Tin Can.
Identity of assailant. Kellogg.
We're still on track. Hopefully he's not much further.
De hogy nem bírom eltalálni. Mennyi cigi?
Hey.
There's something you need?
Ez most komoly egy rakétahajtó mi?
Getting close. I can feel it. Look around.
What do you think, boy? Was this our man?
Mellé lőttem rendesen. Találd már el! Az ne volt. Na, szaros volt.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out.
Hát, azt hogy menjünk be?
From here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Heads up.
Do something for... What do you need?
Your thoughts?
Dog meat did a heck of a job. Kellogg's in there. Somewhere.
Your thoughts?
Our man is in there somewhere.
Just wanted to check in. See how you feel things are going between us.
Got no major complaints at the moment.
Oh, nothing.
Sure, sure.
Na nézzük csak akkor, hogy merről kéne menni. Erre mi? Valaki van itt. Akkor erre.
You want me to take a look at that terminal? Say it.
Jó, ha a Protector velünk lesz. Már mindig jó. Legalább leszedi az ellenséget, ha van valaki. Na, mi legyen? Idő? Nem. A lézbe van egy. Tehát ez nem lehet. Ez se. Ez talán. Ebben így jó van. Akkor fence.
That's it.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Is someone present?
Hát ez a Terminátor nem tud meghalni.
Sensitivity of attacking enemy intruder.
Sweet.
That's
Got nothing.
Offline.
Intruder in Fort David. Eliminated hostile.
Get it just right. Yeah, go on, Bob. That it?
okay.
Initiate direct.
Lights out for you.
Protect Kellogg. Asset Kellogg. Engaged. Defending.
Egy safe. Hallodó.
That's it.
Got a thing for antiques, huh?
Hey.
I'm listening.
Ó, már fel is vett egy fegyvert. Sunyi.
Most secure facility infiltrated. Termination required.
What's that?
Hey, nem a bánatnak lősz engem?
Kill. Kill.
Az miért támadott meg? De miért támadott meg?
Directive received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder. Kellogg has ordered termination.
Kill. Kill.
Get here not alone.
Kellogg's secure facility. Infiltration. Termination required.
Lights out for you.
Engaging.
Nagyon felmenteled.
Combat initiated. It would appear my target has disappeared. Attacking enemy. An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Volt ott valami.
Hey,
Go on.
Annyit. Nem láttam azt a frányoknál. Mindig belemegyek ezekbe a átkozott taknákba, nem? Headgunban van 2.
There we go.
Hunters.
Spared no expense, did they?
That's it.
Going up. Oh. Oh. Going up. Oh. Going up.
Kell Valentine a liftbe.
Oh. Going down.
Hey.
Go ahead. What's that?
Yep. Oké, innen jöttünk.
Got nothing.
Intruder inventory negative. Eliminating hostile.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
De nem neked adogatnám folyton a cuccokat.
Fascinating. You must be terminated. Combat subroutine.
Nem volt nála semmi.
Now, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
Ez bemegy.
Nice.
Playing hide and seek. That's one way to get that cooler pumping.
Sorry your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. Leave.
Ezt esheted. Veled van dolgom.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Detection system must be...
Initiate directive. Signal. Walk on. Protect. Kill off.
Nem tudsz például nem kell.
Hey.
No. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Na, Nick megtelt.
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
Got it.
Nem. Volt ugye egy komputer.
Heads up.
There's something
Think you can unlock
need?
that terminal?
Can't be done. These folks weren't playing around. All right, let's try a slightly different approach. Sure, that was gonna do it. Not that either. It's all yours.
Köszi.
Movement detected. Curious.
When I thought we were getting along.
Ez
The
kell.
sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment. Is someone present in me?
I don't think we're alone.
Oh, figura. Lézerfegyverhez.
Sweet.
Hello? Perception impaired.
Even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
Volt nála pénz.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Where'd you...
Fort agent is under institute.
Szerencsére most ez nem változott el.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave.
Leesheted?
You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Nyomaljak azt, mindökkel a kulcs. Ja. Nem. Hogy mindig el kell törni.
They should have bought a better lock, huh?
Hát ezt a Fatman most biztos nem viszem el.
We survived this. I owe you a drink.
That's it.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk. There he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
No.
So, here we are. Funny, huh?
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Pal, I'm just a puppet like you. My stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. Bit older than you expected, am I right? But he's doing great. Only, he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
God damn it, you mercenary motherfucker. Where is my son?
What's the cliche? So close, but yet so far away? That's Sean. But don't worry. You'll die knowing he's safe and happy. A bit older than you expected, but ah well. At least he's in a loving home. The Institute.
So where is it, huh? This institute. How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute. The Institute finds you. You open the closet, it's just a closet. You can never find the monster that hides inside. Not until it jumps out at you. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Használja az álcaimest. Szóval... Ja, itt van. Ideje volt már.
Take a look around, get all the intel this place can hide.
Még mennyi helyen van? Van még.
All this tech.
Oh.
You were barely human.
Itt van Rick pisztolya. Király. Oké, ezt is el tudom vetni. Oh. Hey, Mickey, gyere ide.
Hey, Valentine.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
Azt már mondtad.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper. Reporter in Diamond City.
Az én drágám.
I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
Mi a? Itt van az acéltestvériség.
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Na, Paladin örülhet.
Deep into that darkness, long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
Na mielőtt oda megyünk Piperhez. Mert lehetetlen. Túl vagyok terhelve? Mi? Nem vagyok túl. Na azért. Tudnám onnan, miért nem engedte a gyors utazást. Lerakjuk a kacatokat, meg minden egyebet, meg amit tudunk, eladunk.
Heads up.
All ears.
Nem,
Look alive.
Do something.
Fegyvereket vettem ki belőle.
Something for you? Letesszük ezt a erőpáncélt.
És
little setup. Wouldn't mind one of these at the agency.
ezt akartam. Tom Kellogg pisztolya. Kell üveggyapot. Na. És azon, hogyha jól tudom, akkor... Oké. Szavasz, kutya. Beengedsz? Akkor nem, akkor megyek a másik ajtón. Úgyis mindig kinyitod, de nem tudom minek. Hát itt meg mi történt? Miért vannak a könyvek a földön? Itt a figura. Na, legalább már megvan a 4. figurám.
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants a grown man feeling sorry for himself.
Viszek magammal egy-két cuccot, hogy tudjak üveggyapotot venni. Ah, teljesít. Eladom a cuccait. Ketten voltak, nem? De nincs másik.
Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Again.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I got.
Patkány méregben van egy üveggyapot. Mi az? Szösz. Ebben mi is kell? 44. Oké. Akkor vissza.
Huh?
Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Uh-huh.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Always happy to make a sale.
Nem változott, hogy látom.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
I'll take a look, sure.
A little bit of everything.
Na, akkor menjünk Piperhöz.
Yeah?
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You,
Na,
including
ez milyen
Elliot
hasonlat?
here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Man like that would have had access. In and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
Yeah. Any other ideas, Nick?
Talk about a literal dead end, huh?
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Omari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
Even good people do crazy things when they're
Most folks
scared.
are just looking for a hand.
Ought to be...
Jó sok tényteken van már. Koreán, jó szomszédság. Hancock birodalmába.
Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of good neighbor. All I'm saying.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Várj már meg. Ja.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're in the railroad. What's this all about?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Omari. But you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this. And so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel.
Felszerezkedve az agyunk.
While your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Ezt nem mondd kellek, Nick.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the
Benne vagyunk az agyba.
and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove
Such a dummy
disorienting
back
at
then.
first.
What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. It doesn't matter now, though.
All 5 states have now signed on.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
At this moment, we are all citizens of the new.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough.
Ott van a pisztoly,
Family now. It's your
amit
job
most
to protect
elszedtünk
us.
Kelloggtól.
Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy.
Ez nem
And
az.
all that on the radio.
Ez még egy régebbi modell.
The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
It's gonna be
Az
fun.
ott Sean.
You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone.
Milyen fiatal még.
I mean, you may
És meg
think
nincs
to yourself
septeje.
that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever.
Ez nem Sean.
It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for
Az a híd.
Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
I'm not saying this was a
Az.
mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this?
Ott van a pisztoly, na ez már az, amit elszedtünk Keroktól.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Milyen
Just so
frász.
you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Megölték a családját.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Az egy kocsma.
Suit yourself. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
Na itt már megvan a sebe.
So, there's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but Dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute can always
kicsit
make
öreged,
more. Kept
megkopaszodott.
making them better each time. You still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. So, you heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate.
Basta.
System is offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
Ez a 111-es menedék.
Suspended.
Vault computers are still working.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me.
Itt már megvan a ruhája.
I'm sure they knew it.
Akkor az intézettől kapta ezt a ruhát.
Checking through the logs.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty... I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth.
Ez üres volt.
Done, they came to me.
Na, azt hittem, hogy mindegyikbe vagyunk.
Anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault.
CIA-n.
Of course.
Tartalék. elsődlegesen.
Not really.
Ezek mi? Ja, de nincs semmi.
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Ezt a szó van kiírva.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller. Even if he
Nem csak azelőtt katona voltam.
At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human.
Szia, drágám.
Better this way, though.
Újra látlak.
Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry.
Banyek, ez a személy tudós cseszte el a dolgokat. Azért halt meg mindenki. Csoda, hogy én életben maradtam. Itt a rejtekei.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently.
Itt még nincs a gomb.
There's no going back. I knew it was just temporary.
Azt szerintem akkor később
Back to
szerelhető be.
normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Hát hozzám nem hoztál.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see
Mi
you.
az, hogy váltani? Mert nem mentek ki az ajtón. Vagy mi a?
Bye.
Ez teleportáció volt?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Teleportációt használnak. Hát, hogy akkor hogy elég könnyű közlekedni a föld alól.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Másodlázási időruhám, úgyhogy...
Be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Me?
What did you say?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me. So.
Hát egy jól felfegyverzett erőpáncél, sugárzós védőruha. Meg azt mondta, hogy olyan teremtmények vannak ott, amik kell akkor valami baszó fegyverökkel ezek szerint. Hát jó, nem csinál semmit.
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can...
zsoldos.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. That's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
Never heard of the Gunners. Who are they?
One of the biggest gangs in the Commonwealth. Got a rep for being crazy. You know, so tightly wound, you think they were a cult or something? Stuck with them for a while.
Nekem számomra a tüzérek a régi katonaságra emlékeztetnek, de ezt már egyszer elmondtam szerintem egy videóban.
How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
Are you always this suspicious?
Hey, you approached me. And frankly, I'm taking a huge risk being out here in the Commonwealth in the first place. So I'm not about to leave anything to chance. Which brings me back to my original question. Can I trust you?
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh? Okay, hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
You've got a deal.
Now you're speaking my language. All right, boss. You got yourself an extra gun. Lead on.
Look alive.
Need some? What's on your mind?
Your thoughts?
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging, you just let me know.
That was it.
Sure.
Na. Szereztem.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
Whoever this Brotherhood
Hey,
of
Magnolia.
Steel is,
You
I'm not
can.
buying that we
Better than
come
that.
in
Lucky day.
peace malarkey.
What do you need?
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage, I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
Whitechapel Charlie's been here a long time, I take it?
Well, he never talks too much about his past. Neither do I, really. I guess that's why we get along. You should get to know him, though. Order a drink first. He always wants to talk business after someone's had a few. And was that all? You need anything else?
Come on, tell me the whole story. Who were you before all this?
You really want to know? It's all in the songs. Everything I am. Now, can I help you with anything else?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
Ezt már nem tudom.
Nothing. I'll leave you to it.
Oh, okay.
Pirosat már nem tudom.
You're blocking my light, man?
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you.
Te még mindig itt. Várj már. Nem mutasd már magad. Amit. Már megfiatalodott. Akkor már beadta magának a szérumot. Na jó van.
Nothing says welcome like the stench of urine-soaked garbage.
Hát szerintem most még egy ideig kalandozgatni fogok. Itt van ráadásul ez is meg lett említve, ez is meg lett említve. Elnézést a hangokért.
What do you want?
Szerintem így jobban fogsz kinézni. Na, innen fogom folytatni legközelebb.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now.
Úgyhogy innen fogjuk akkor folytatni. Sziasztok!